Passion and obsession are really important to this lifestyle and the work that we do. This is a relentless lifestyle. It's a 7-day-a-week job, 24 hours a day. We do it because it is really challenging and really fun, and to see the evolution of the business and to see the evolution of a goat or a fruit tree. It's interesting to see the more love and better herding skills we get, the tastier the cheese.
Core values at Stepladder are trying to produce the most delicious and nutritious foods available. Really take a lot of pride in the craftsmanship and the work that goes into our sourcing and into our farming and ultimately the food products that we make.
We don't add any preservatives. There's absolutely no hiding the flavor. You're just tasting what the goats are producing, and it's just like a testament to how incredibly hard our team works to have really high quality goat milk.
What's your favorite thing about working with this awesome person right here? What do you guys like about working together?
Oh man, I like everything about working with Michelle, but definitely my favorite thing is I never have to wonder what she's thinking. We're Jack and Michelle Rudolph from Stepladder Ranch Creamery. We've been doing this for about 10 years now, and we're a diversified small family farm that makes beautiful farmstead goat cheeses, local cow's milk cheeses, grows about 100 different varieties of fruit, and raises pigs. My grandparents, Jack and Beverly Russell, bought this place in the early 1980s, and it was a rundown, dilapidated cattle ranch, had a few fruit trees on it, and they were able to establish all of our orchards and establish a cow herd. The farm had fallen into disrepair after my grandparents passed, so it was a good opportunity for me to try to see if I could come here and make something of it, and then also to try to help this place get back on its feet. The creamery was born out of a trip I took with my family to Harley Farms in Pescadero. I think I went there towards the end of high school, and afterwards I told my parents I want to do something like that someday. They laughed at me, but one of my best friends from high school had a small CSA going in Morgan Hill. He was milking a couple of goats. I started getting goat milk when I was living in Palo Alto, making cheese in my kitchen. Once I moved here and tried to get the orchard operations dialed in, I had a place to keep goats, so I started keeping goats and sheep and milking them and making cheese in my house. Now it's just sort of like grown in intensity and scale. Back in the old days, it was rough. My wife, Michelle, and I pretty much did everything. We would do all the milking, all the cheese making, all the cleaning, go to farmers market locally here in Cambria, and try to keep running the ranch as well. Building the team has been the key to growth for us.
We started our business about 10 years ago, and my path came a little bit differently than one would expect. I was originally from the Bay Area. I went to Cal Poly, which is the local school here, and never left. I kind of fell in love with the outdoors in this area and wanted to stay, so I decided to become an event planner. So I did a bunch of winery events such as weddings and tastings and whatnot. I eventually met my husband, Jack, on Match.com. We met and we went on a hike, and I instantly knew I was gonna marry him. He was actually milking goats, so he kept leaving really early and coming really late at night. And I was like, who's the other girl? Well, it turns out it was the goats. So it suddenly became a hobby of both of ours. We were milking goats and making cheese, and I was working a full-time job. So we decided to start a creamery. Our goats are very friendly. I think it has a lot to do with how we handle them. We're there for each birth. We're there to ensure that everyone's healthy and happy. We're there making sure they're latching onto their moms. And it really allows for us to have a true connection with them. Jack and I always make a joke that we provide a dairy goat princess lifestyle out here. Behind me, we are in their barn and they get fresh bedding every day. So it's like getting brand new sheets every day. I don't do that to myself. We have irrigated pastures for them and we take them on walks throughout the property so they eat natural forage. We actually have a goat herbalist. We buy these powder forms of herbs that we mix with molasses and flour and make these goat cookies. Like sometimes I even see my staff giving them baths with like natural organic soap and then blow drying them. We do a lot for them.
One aspect of sustainability that's really important to us is the sustainability of the business for ourselves and for our staff.
We try to employ people that are smarter than us and are better at what they do, and then we just kind of run the whole business. They're either obsessed with cheese, obsessed with production, or obsessed with goats, or obsessed with selling stuff. The more that we educate our staff and allow them to explore and to read books and take classes and try to pay for those things, the cheese tastes better. The better we take care of our fruits, the more we prune them, the more compost we put in, the more productive they are and the better they taste.
I think we place a lot of pride on being self-sufficient out here, on people who work here being problem solvers and taking initiative to come up with solutions to problems instead of just like presenting a problem. Try to get the right people in their roles and then let them take the lead. I think we have some of the best milk out there. No corners cut, pretty much just as much labor as you could put into a cheese. That's what we do, but I think you can taste the difference.